I require all my guests to use the bathroom outside. Hi, my name is Ivy Bloom, and this is my outdoor potty area. I used to let my friends use the bathroom in my house, but I've since learned how unsanitary that is. Before entering the potty area, I require guests to put on these foot covers, and first-timers are required to read the rules. The most important rule is to dig at least 6 inches from an existing stick, because that's where another guest has dug a hole. It's pretty simple. You just dig a hole, do what you have to do, and put your toilet paper on top. I provide seeds that must be placed inside to keep my garden growing, and once that's placed inside, you cover it up with the dirt you dug up, and then place some leaves on top. The last thing you have to do is mark the spot with one of these sticks. I do live in Arizona and it gets really hot, so I provide a bucket with refreshments and snacks that visitors can snack on while using the bathroom. And yes, there is a privacy curtain. Once that's done, they can take the covers off their feet and wash them in this bucket. Then they have to place them in this jar so that the next guest can use them. Once my guest is done using the bathroom, I require them to sign this journal. And I do respectfully ask for tips because maintaining this area can get a little expensive.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Now hang on one second, let me get this straight. So that young lady we just heard from in the first clip thinks it's unsanitary to go to the bathroom in the toilet, but dropping a deuce in the yard like a dog is fine? And then she said you can go ahead and eat snacks while you're dropping said deuce, and that's supposed to be sanitary? I think she's got this whole thing backwards. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy clown world update for you guys today, and as usual, we have, well, very little time to waste, so let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. Now, I'm not quite for sure exactly what we're looking at here, but thankfully, there is an instructional pamphlet that comes along with this person, so let's go ahead and read it and see if we can figure it out together. It says, I am Juicy. Hello, Juicy. Trans mask, non-binary. Demisexual, polyamorous, bisexual, disabled. I can't read the rest of that chicken scratch. Then it says plus size crowd. What?
You know, a long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy.
You know society's doomed when old Charlie Manson starts making sense. Anyway, let's keep it moving with this fella who says that Trump and the Republican Party are done. These people just don't get it. This isn't really about Trump. It's about an America First populist movement. I mean, Trump's what, almost 80 years old? He's not going to be around for that much longer, but this movement isn't going anywhere. Roll it.
Trump is done. The Republican Party is done. The American people are tired of their whole, I can be as offensive as I want to be and there's nothing you can do about it bullshit. The entire movement is done. America is leading the world into a new renaissance, a new period of happiness, joy, art, the expansion of Western philosophy and freedom. And it started with killing the Republican Party. Way to go, folks. Way to go.
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
All right, next up we have an interview with this purple-haired young lady who used to be in the military. Now she's literally covered from head to toe with tattoos and body modifications. And listen, she seems like a genuinely nice young lady. I've got no beef. Well, why though? Roll it.
With my face right now, it was a huge transformation. I really earned sitting through that and healing it. Color alone on my face has been like 50 hours.
So you can really handle the pain.
It's a meditative thing. I need to go to a space in my head to get through it, and that's helped me a lot in life too.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
I started kind of late, like 21. So I was still in the military then. I got my first tattoo, it was small. I knew I loved it, and then my second tattoo was like here to here, and then my third was
wow. From the military, military into this world of tattoos and body mods, that's a big change.
After I got out of the military, I really prioritized freedom, like both of my body and like travel and like how I live my life.
What do you want people to know about body modification?
I really would like the medical field to learn a lot more about mods. Sometimes people need help, and not to turn people away for how they look, whether that's tattoos or mods or piercings. I guess that goes outside the medical field too. Be open-minded when you meet someone. It's a lot more to them than the outside.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Like I said, she seems like a very nice, sweet young lady with a great personality. But whatever, different strokes for different folks, I guess. Anyway, next up, here we have a trans comedian. Now, we all know this woke comedy just isn't funny. So instead of trying to relate to the cis audience, this fellow wants the audience to relate to him. Roll it.
Trans comedian, and people always tell me, you just gotta find a way to relate to cis audiences. Okay, but what if I'm like a lot cooler than them though? I'm in an 8-person all-trans polycule in Los Angeles. I write for TV and America thinks I'm the devil. How about they try to relate to me?
How about no?
So next up, we have a public school teacher. This one is from Utah. And it's another perfect ad for homeschooling your kids. Someone commented on her TikTok, "Thank God for Utah. No need to push sexual orientation to children." Roll it.
On the day that my pride flag had to come down, I had a bunch of kids in my room literally crying, high school kids crying about this flag being taken down. Because you have to understand, it's not just the flag, right? When you are queer and you're living in a community like Utah, that's just like so homophobic and so hateful. Something as small as a pride flag in your English classroom can mean a lot. It does mean a lot. It meant a lot for a lot of kids. And what I wish people would understand is that having a pride flag up in a classroom does not push sexual orientation on kids. It just makes it so that the already queer ones are less likely to themselves. I hope you don't have queer kids, because the reason why kids come to school and they seek love and acceptance and validation from their teachers is because they're not getting that at home. So my pride flag had to come down, but my Still a Safe Space poster is up, and I have a safe space pin on my lanyard that I wear, and there's a couple other like rainbow themed things in my classroom. It means a lot to me, and I'm not going to shut up about it because I've sat across from teenagers and listened to them talk to me about it. You know what? I wish you just the best of luck.
What the hell did you just say?
On the day that my pride flag had to come down, I had a bunch of kids in my room literally crying, high school kids crying about this flag being taken down.
First of all, gay. Second of all, stupid.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to call bullshit. I'll take things that never happened for 1,000, please, Alex. I don't believe for 1 second that a classroom full of high school kids started crying because she had to take down her pride flag, unless she had a classroom full of people like this guy. Roll it.
I'm going to start the look with my pink maid dress. I'm going to add this pastel petticoat underneath the dress to give it a little more volume. Pink and white striped socks. I'll be wearing my pink and white monster slippers because the party is in my living room right behind me. Now I'm going to add this white apron over the dress. I'm loving this so far. Let's add some accessories. I layered on a few pastel necklaces. I added my favorite pastel bracelets, some dangly earrings, and some rings. I'm going to attempt to wear this pink tiara, but these little claws do dig into the shaved part of my head, so I don't know how long I'm actually going to keep it on. We'll see. It actually does look pretty cute though. Oh my goodness. I might switch to this headband if the tiara gets too uncomfortable. I'm going to try adding this tiny bag around my waist because I feel like this outfit is really missing something. Okay, I think I like this. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'll be using my green selfie stick to take photos all throughout the party. And now my birthday party outfit is finished.
It just seems kind of gay, doesn't it? Super gay.
Now, I saw this next clip and thought to myself, this can't be real. There's got to be some sort of filter on this or something. But I assure you, it's real. Now, I have to leave it on mute because there's a copyrighted song playing in the background. But do you notice anything about this young fella that seems to be, well, a little out of proportion?
He's got a forehead like a drive-in movie theater.
This next clip is very short. I'm only going to play about 3 to 5 seconds of it. I guess I could have just showed you guys a screenshot of it. The caption says, "My dad used my pronouns. Fox, Fox, self." What? Roll it.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
Now, I sincerely hope that that person who identifies as a fox doesn't have parents who affirm their delusions. But in today's clown world, you never know. And speaking of delusions, this young lady starts this TikTok out by saying, "I'm not confused, I'm a guy." What? The comment says, "You are so confused. What are you, male or female? Roll it."
I'm actually not confused. I'm a guy. I just like wearing whatever I like wearing, and that doesn't change my gender identity just because I like wearing, for example, a cat top, which I think is very fun. It's just fabric. That's all it is. I'm just customizing my character in a fun way.
What did you say?
I'm actually not confused. I'm a guy.
But that's simply not possible.
And real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. Whoa! Easy, big fella, easy. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by our first sponsor is Brian Tresser. Brian, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the kind words, generosity, and support. Second sponsor of today's video is Patty Howard. Patty, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Always greatly appreciated. And last but certainly not least, the third sponsor for today's video is our great friend Kathy B from the LBC, Long Beach, California. Kathy, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the continued love and support. So once again, today's video sponsors are Brian Tresser, Patty Howard, and Kathy B from the LBC. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. This guy's really creeping me out. Get this off the screen, please. Ugh.
Maybe that would fall under the category of creepy.
All right, guys, we're going to switch it up real quick and jump back over to politics and hear a very interesting message from this slightly rotund individual who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman, talking about Trump. Now, he's halfway there. He's halfway there. He just needs to get over the finish line. Then we're going to hear from some Democrat union workers in New York City. I'd say everybody's just about fed up. Roll it.
Donald Trump is about to win 50 states in this election. Biden, with the single signing of a pen today, did something that not even January 6th could do. He created an environment where the next logical step for Americans is to vote for Donald Trump. Now, I had not planned on voting at all in this election, and that's still probably what's going to happen, as I don't want Trump to be president, and I don't want Joe Biden to be president, and those are the only options. It's been clear to me ever since he took office that Joe Biden never actually wanted to be president, and he wants to be president even less now. He only ran for president the first time because the Democrats told him to, and you never primary a president. I will not enjoy 4 years of a Donald Trump presidency, but I do feel like my life was actually better from 2016 to 2020 than it has been since 2021 to present in many ways. There are ways where it's actively worse. Neither of them come from the president.
That guy's got a serious weight problem. Go home, start exercising.
Meanwhile.
What's it like seeing so many Republicans in Manhattan, so many Trump supporters in Manhattan? Does that surprise you?
No, not at all. It's turning now. Trump's turn again.
What's your message to Joe Biden?
F you.
What's your message to Joe Biden?
F you.
Oh my goodness. That's the most badass thing I've ever heard.
All right, next up we have this crazy news story about the convenience store chain Sheetz being sued by the Biden administration because they give their employment applicants background checks. Aren't they kind of saying the quiet part out loud here? Roll it.
Sheetz is being sued over its hiring practices. The U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission filed the suit this morning. It claims that the way Sheetz bases employment on criminal records disproportionately screens out Black, Native American, and other multiracial applicants, and that this violates federal law. The suit does not accuse Sheetz of being motivated by race when making hiring decisions. We have reached out to Sheetz for comment, but so far we have not heard back.
Can you repeat the part of the stuff where you said all about the things? The things?
It claims that the way Sheetz bases employment on criminal records disproportionately screens out Black, Native American, and other multiracial applicants.
It's funny because it's true.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this very quick clip of everybody's least favorite former vice president, Joe Biden, asking the crowd, "Are you ready to choose freedom over democracy?" Now, wait a minute. Aren't they the ones that keep telling us we have to stop Trump in order to save our democracy? And the funny thing is, everyone in the crowd just starts clapping like a bunch of seals. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, I love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
Are you ready to choose freedom over democracy? Because that's America.
Yes. Say what?
Are you ready to choose freedom over democracy? Because that's America.
Yes. I don't know what the f*** you're talking about.
And you ain't black.